Hello and welcome to All Film, All the Time, Always, the podcast where I talk to our former film students about all film-related things that they've been all the way. So anything from film school and film school applications and getting into the industry and staying in the industry and what's going on with your lives right now. And of course, we're going to talk about some viewpoint experiences. So,
of course.
Can you please introduce yourselves first and just the name and when you graduated and what you're doing right now?
You first.
Okay. I'm Maddy Case. I graduated in 2022 and I'm a senior at Vassar College.
I'm Grace. I also graduated in 2022 and I'm at Chapman right now studying film.
That's great. I saw you guys not that long ago. Like, I actually have seen you
a
few times.
Twice over the summer.
3 times over the summer. Mm-hmm. Tell me, first of all, let's talk about hardcore. Because of course, well, I know. I don't know if the audience knows, but I know that you know that you worked on hardcore. And a really amazing film for. So I would love to start with that. And maybe Maddy with you. The writing process and how the class helped you with that, with the writing process. Just maybe because my film fours are in the middle of writing right now.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Okay. Hardcore, there was lots of drafts. I remember that. Many drafts. And I remember the first draft of it being not very good. And then I pitched it to the class and
I remember reading the first draft.
Yeah, and
it was
I could
so
tell
different.
it was just not good. But I was really grateful that I got such good feedback, from the class, because that's what made it good. And I feel like if you want to make things that speak to other people, you need other people's input. So I definitely think I learned that through that writing process.
Do you remember how many drafts you had?
Oh,
I sort of do.
Like 14, 15 more?
So much more.
Wait, I feel like it was so many.
So many. Yeah.
Like 27.
27. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And
That's
I still
crazy that you
operate
remember
that way.
that.
Yeah.
Because even I thought that, oh boy, we are doing this. But that screenplay got you awards.
It did get me awards, and I think constant refining was a good thing. Yes. And it made me better. Yeah.
I agree. So Grace, how was that process or that experience? Because you were the producer on the film, right?
Yeah, like the whole thing.
Yeah, what was your involvement like?
Yeah. I feel like, we had done La Flexa together before that. And it was kind of like the same group of people. So we were all pretty comfortable working together going into it, which I think was really nice because we all were knew each other as people and as friends, but also kind of our work styles and how we worked together, which I think was really helpful going into it. So I guess advice for people doing it or going through high school right now, work together on projects before maybe you do your thesis or your film for, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the process was definitely intense, I think, I would say.
Yeah.
There's so many moving parts, and I feel like we were trying to do, I don't want to say this, but some things that hadn't been done before, just in terms of shooting different places and how many scenes we were doing and how we were scheduling the day. So it was a lot of just figuring out what we could and couldn't do, I feel like, in terms of shooting. It was obviously a great experience overall.
Grace, tell me about the shooting of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't know how the shooting of it. Well, that's a funny story because I got COVID. I came to set on the first day and we all had to test for COVID. I actually had a weird feeling because I was kind of sick. So we had been putting in so much work, obviously, for a long time, but especially that month, it was every single day grinding. It's our group chat, just 20 million texts a day, me sending to-do lists to every person, whatever. And we were just so excited for the shoot. So we had the rehearsals the night before. Was it rehearsals or
Yeah, it was rehearsals, but we also needed a bunch of stills for
that was
things.
what it was.
So we were taking pictures of the band.
For the gallery scene.
Yeah.
And that was it went so well. I feel that was
those pictures are really cool.
Yeah, we were both just so excited about everything because we were oh, it's actually coming together. And then I come to set the next day, our first, because we were shooting for 3 days, right? Yeah, so the Friday or whatever.
2.5.
2.5. Well, technically it was supposed to be 2, but I think that's a little more.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I came to set and I tested for COVID. I had a weird feeling because I was kind of sick, and I tested positive. I remember you like pulled me aside and you were like, "I'm so sorry," and I was just like, "It's fine, it's fine." Like
it was so hard.
And then
so heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was really.
The tears were flowing.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I started crying until I like got all my stuff and I left, and then I remember like walking up the stairs to the parking lot and I just started like sobbing. Wait, I can literally cry right now. I started like sobbing and I was just like sobbing for like hours.
Well,
like,
because I mean, without you, I don't think that the film could have come together.
Oh, definitely
that
not.
incredible,
No.
incredible.
with anyone on the team.
Anyone really.
Yeah.
But then for the producer to leave, it was
So
it
sad.
was really
This
really,
is like
really sad.
our baby.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
But then you need to tell the story of what happened at the premiere though.
Oh,
Because then you got.
Oh yeah, well then I got COVID for like when it was like the Q&A and it was premiering.
you can just not do this together.
No, literally.
Literally.
Okay.
So I was like on Zoom, you know, like being projected. Yeah. But
So hardcore happened. It was a very long and very difficult year, and the film turned out great. Right, we can all agree on that. What did you do after? Like, so you graduated, and you have already decided that you wanted to go to film school, both of you. So tell me about what film school and why, and what was the application process like?
well, I actually, because I applied to college early decision to go to Vassar, and I didn't really know doing that I wanted to do film until after hardcore, and I realized like, oh, I do love this. So I was a little bit like, oh shoot, like maybe I should have gone to more of like a film school. But I got to Vassar, and I was really grateful that like I was able to take film classes, which are a lot more theory based than like pre-production and pre-professional, and then a bunch of other classes that I think have informed my writing. Yeah.
And you are a senior now.
Yeah, I'm a senior right now.
We're graduating in May. Same with you.
Yes.
What happened with you? Where did you go to school?
So I kind of knew I wanted to go to film school, I think after like the first film that we did together, La Flexa, because like I just never was super into school or like studying or anything. And like that was the first, like doing that project was the first thing that like ever got me like excited about anything like academic related, I guess. So I just kind of knew like, okay, this is obviously something that I need to pursue. And then at the time I wanted to swim in college, which I didn't end up doing, but that actually is one of the main reasons why I chose Chapman was because I could swim and do film there. But regardless, like I definitely still think that it was the right decision for me. I just really like Chapman. I really like the program. It's a lot more like, I guess I would say like it's more business based than some film schools. And like Vassar, for example, it's like obviously your classes are more like theory and like aesthetic and like film studies based, and then more my classes are more like learning about like agencies and marketing and like financials and that sort of thing.
And that is because your specific major is
creative producing.
It's creative producing.
Yeah, which I don't think is like I don't think most film schools don't really have that. So yeah, regardless of whether or not I did kind of choose it because I could swim there, but I do think it like ended up working out really well.
So what can your career path be after finishing creative producing at Chapman? What are the avenues?
I mean, really literally anything, but I feel like I see most people doing like agency route, like we were talking about earlier, kind of being like a assistant at an agency for a few years and then either like becoming an agent or using the connections that you build there to go to like a production company or a studio or like really anything. Or some people do freelance like right out of school, especially if you're like a DP or you're a gaffer, or you have like VFX, like some area you can like specialize in and like actually make money. Like I do see people doing that because you do get paid well to be on set, especially obviously in those roles.
And for you specifically, what are your plans?
My plan right now is to go to an agency for a couple years, and then I'm still kind of feeling it out, but I don't know for sure yet if that's like something I would want to continue doing and become an agent, or if I would more so want to use like connections to end up doing something else. So I'm still figuring it out.
But still film related, you think?
Yeah, definitely still film related, but potentially more like I do really like the commercial side of the industry, so I could see myself working in commercials as well. Yeah,
I can see that too. And you, Maddy, what about avenues for you when you get out of Vassar?
Yes, I'm still figuring out also. I think that also having a job as in like the agency management kind of things, like being in a mailroom would be super informative, or being like kind of on like the lit agent kind of, you know, from that point of view. So seeing what it's like on the other side to like represent writers, because I want to be a screenwriter. So doing that. I also am not opposed to going back to film school, maybe abroad. Just I want to keep being a student and learning things. So
You have never not been a student.
yeah.
Yes.
I've never not been a student. Don't know what it's like not being a student yet. But yeah, also still figuring
Do
it
you
out.
think that you'd like to come back to LA?
Eventually. Yes.
Not right away.
No, New York, I think, for a little bit. I mean, I'm going to apply to jobs on both coasts, but New York City would be, I think, ideal for next year. And then I have a lot of family in London, so it'd be very cool to be able to like study film there for a bit.
Okay. And you, Grace, would you like to stay in LA?
I think so. I think I'm going to stay in LA like right after I graduate for a little bit because I think it just makes the most sense like financially and like connection wise. I could see myself living in New York for like a couple years, but I'm really big on like the beach and like space and good weather. Like I just like not like I genuinely need it for my mental health. I really like New York. I like visiting New York. I don't know for sure.
You can visit her.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
always have a place.
Yeah. At some point in my life maybe, but like for the foreseeable future, I'm thinking LA for now.
So what do you guys think about sort of the state of the industry right now? Of the
Girl, I don't know. It's not good.
Is that like kind of making you rethink things?
I would say like I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because also I would say like from our perspective, it's like we're just now like learning about like really the actual industry and like being part of it and like the financials of it and like what's being made, what isn't, like theatrical distribution, like all of that. And like so we're coming into it in the state that it is now. It's not like we've seen it like
So you don't know what
change so
it
much
used to be anyway,
necessarily.
so-
So, I mean, yeah, like you obviously like hear about it, but like I feel like it's a little different from our perspective.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But-
actually, what are your teachers telling you at both of your schools of possibilities of a future in the industry?
Just, like, in
Are they
general?
giving you advice of
Yeah.
what to do and where it can go?
I think everyone's still figuring it out right now. Like honestly, like I think all of like our kind of like like industry advisors and like that sort of like vibe of like administration that works at the school, like they're actively like doing outreach, try to figure out like, okay, there's constriction in like all of these areas of the industry, obviously, but like where are the jobs now? You know what I mean? Because there's still like jobs in the same areas, but there's just less of them because there's less money coming in and out, obviously.
Yeah.
But like there's new areas. So I think they're still figuring that out, like social media, obviously, and like AI and like, which obviously are both unfortunate, but like I think there's openings in just different areas than maybe there was before. I don't know. I feel like that's what I'm being told.
Are you
Yeah.
hearing same things?
Yes. I mean, Vassar has a great film program, but it is a lot less like kind of pre-professional. I feel like a lot of like my film professors and the people that are teaching me are like very like it's all theory, like it's all the history and like that kind of thing. So I feel like I'm not getting as like concrete of advice
to
about
get
how
into
to
the
like
industry.
yeah, and just like the business side of things and like the realities of it. Yeah, it's just so much more about like making the things in the classroom.
Which is also great.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
great.
nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had to give advice to current Viewpoint students, 2 areas. What to do right now in their senior or junior and senior year if they really want to get into the industry, in your opinion, let's say as far as putting their portfolios together, getting into film school or not getting into film school. And then
Let's just say they're gonna get it.
let's just say that. Let's just say that. Okay, well, let's stick to this one. So what would you advise them right now?
Like if they want to go to film school. You go first.
Okay. I mean, I feel like making the things that you want to study, you know, like write the scripts, make the movies, do it with your friends. I think that
With
helps
your friends
a lot.
is important?
Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely. Yeah, like Grace was saying, like, you know, it's about like kind of finding the people that, you know, like you enjoy doing these things with. It takes a village. But for film school applications, like, I mean, it's hard to remember exactly. It feels so long ago. I think, I mean, just having things that, you know, you're proud of and you, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like just like whatever you want to, it just depends, I think, what you want to do. Like it's different because we want to do different things. But like if you want to be a writer, like write. If you want to be a producer, figure out who you like working with and like work with them, you know? But I would say just like make as much stuff as you can to figure out what you like. And even if you want to, you know, pursue
What should they concentrate in their portfolios?
In their portfolios, I think film
Or is that
schools-
what's really most important for them?
I like, again, like I'm literally trying to remember. I think it's mostly
long
like
time ago.
for my application, it was like writing a few like essay questions, and then it was like a creative portfolio where you said like 5 projects you were proud of and you kind of described them. So I feel like what they're looking for with that is just to see that you're saying on paper that you like writing or you like doing film, but have you actually done it? Like, is it something you're really, really passionate about? And can you eloquently explain like what a project was and kind of like what it meant to you type of thing? I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Not a professional.
I mean, how can you know for sure? But
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
different things
Seem to
work
work
for
out.
different people, right?
Yeah, totally.
So, okay, let's go back a little bit to hardcore. Do you know how many film festivals it went to?
No.
Do you know how many awards you have?
No.
Like 15? 10? I don't know.
So it went to 29 film festivals.
That's crazy.
Wait, let me put that on my resume.
Yes,
I'm gonna write that
I think I'm
down.
gonna update that, honestly.
that's
And
actually crazy.
You
Yeah.
got 9 awards, including the Presidential Scholar Award and the Young Arts.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Oh, Maddie.
yes, right.
It's good
So you
stuff.
should
My
put
claim to
that on-
fame.
You should put that on your
Yes.
resume. Okay. Did that experience help you for the next 4 years? Like building that film together and being in this, not in this specific classroom, but here at Viewpoint, did it help you in any way to kind of push along your careers in school, at film school?
Yeah, 100%. I think it gave me a lot of confidence that took me far into college. And yeah, I feel like since hardcore, I've had this unwavering, like, kind of knowing that I want to do film in any capacity. Yeah, I mean, it was such a great experience, and it reinforced like the community aspect of filmmaking that I love. And yeah.
Were you able to use any of the skills
Yes.
that you learned in here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my screenwriting skills definitely, like, I knew like formatting and like that kind of stuff. Like a lot of my peers at college had never written a script before. So, you know, I had my 27 drafts or whatever. So I had been, you know, working at that and like fine tuning those skills, which I definitely think made me like be able to focus on the content of the script more in college.
And you, Grace?
Yeah, no, I feel like definitely on the producing side too, like even just scheduling days, because I feel like I kind of on Leaflexa, at least I was like the first AD and the producer, and like being able to schedule a 12-hour day and like the way that makes the most sense and like properly, and like, you know, when to break for lunch and all of these little things. When I was doing like freelance music videos like my freshman and sophomore year, a lot of the people around me I feel like hadn't really like done that before. More so my freshman year. I think everyone kind of learned by their sophomore year.
Right.
But yeah, no, I feel like I came in with maybe a little bit more knowledge than some other people.
A little bit more.
Yeah. But also, like, I feel like we always talk about comparing hardcore to kind of anything that we're doing, because obviously that was such a meaningful like experience for both of us, and we were so passionate about it. And it's kind of like, I don't know what the right word is, but like a level of like I always want to be at that level of like excitement and like passionate about the projects that I do, because like I have something to compare it to that was so positive.
So do you
Sets
normally...
the bar high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Literally.
It does set the bar high. Do you normally hit that level with your college level project?
Okay, like sort of. I feel like with my thesis right now that I'm working on, I'm really excited about that. So I am with that for sure. Yeah.
Is that the thesis that we talked about, the documentary?
Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
great.
But even just like in any like maybe not project but like work related stuff, it's just like comparing the passion more so than like anything, you know, tangible, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk internships and jobs throughout college. How did you have any? Did you work and get internships while you were going to school?
If you want to go start.
And if yes, how did you get it?
Okay. Well, I work like a few jobs at my actual school, like work study jobs. So I've had those since I was a freshman, which I feel like kind of helped having those on my resume when I was applying for internships, because it showed that I was like working in something related to film. My freshman year, I interned in development during the summer. And then my sophomore year, I was at Partisan, which Maddy also was at too, doing commercial production. And then last summer, I was at CAA, which is like a talent agency. So that's
what did you do last summer? So what did you do for them?
So the department I was in was motion picture production, which represents below the line clients. So that's like DPs, production designers, editors, VFX supervisors. And so, yeah, I mean, there's agents and then there's assistants, and I just was kind of like, I guess you would call it the assistant's assistant. So I just did like little tasks kind of throughout the summer and throughout the department. Like I worked on a lot of different projects, which was really cool. And yeah, it was a super positive experience.
And you're not currently doing that?
No,
no. You're only in school right now?
Correct, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And you, Maddy?
Yeah, I actually, because Hardcore won this award at the All-American High School Film Festival.
What was the award?
The Female Rising Star Award.
That's
So
which is you. It's you.
Right. No, it's super cool. And the people who run that festival reached out to me my freshman year, and they invited me to like go to this film festival. They like take people to this film festival in Italy. So I was able to go to that through, I guess, Hardcore, and then kind of build those connections with
you
like
went
that
to Italy?
Oh. Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah. And then I was able to build connections with like the people that run that festival. So I've been interning with them for the last year. And like that was, I mean, that kind of like is an internship that I have on my resume that has been positive. And then, it's about who you know, Grace. And I know Grace, and she helped me let me know about Partisan. And
girl,
like,
it was all you.
But yeah, the connections are beginning. Yeah. So I did that last summer.
That's great.
And I was a development intern. So that was like reading scripts and writing coverage. And
How was it reading scripts and reading coverage? Does that help you with your own screenwriting?
Yeah.
What are the trends that you see that the young screenwriters are doing?
I mean, they're all really, because you break down coverage into 3 acts, it's like the scripts have to have a really strong structure, which is interesting. I think in the first 10 pages, kind of how the rest of the script's going to go. But I mean, there was a huge range of scripts that like, I guess I was able to read. Some not so great and then some amazing. So I think it's important to read it all.
So if I give you a Film4 script or 2, can you like give us a little coverage?
Oh, 100%.
Actually,
yes.
I would love to give you some.
I have totally do that.
You should do that.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
And they are only 10 pages each. So,
oh, amazing. Yeah, easy.
And they are not at 27 yet. We are like half at the moment, draft-wise.
Right.
Do you guys remember? Sorry, I did not go back to you about the...
Oh, it what?
Oh, I don't know why. We're going to cut this part out.
What? Why?
Because I thought that you didn't talk about your internship, but you did.
We did, yeah.
Going back to, do you guys remember in November, so when we are at the end of November, where were you in the process of Hardcore at the end of November? Do you remember? You have no idea. That was so far.
When did we pitch it? Was that...
You pitched it early. You pitched it in September, the beginning of September.
Okay. And then when did we pick?
But you already
When did we shoot them?
Well,
I literally have
anything.
Let me tell you.
Such bad memory.
So let me tell you, you submitted it to Young Arts in like October.
Oh, I did?
That was done enough in October.
Okay, cool.
And then we shot in the beginning of February.
Okay. Yeah.
So right now you were probably heavily into pre-production.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how crazy was that? Do you remember the pre-production? Did you meet every day? I always tell my film posts that you met every day.
We did.
Probably.
We met every day.
Yeah, we would like Zoom
So I'm not
working
lying, okay.
out.
Okay,
Or I don't know.
FaceTime. We would not Zoom. Okay, anyway, we definitely were like talking about it every day. But we also were best friends. So it was like...
You would have talked anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember like how exactly... It was like everyone had their like roles, and then like you kind of would like meet with everyone, and I would meet with everyone, and then obviously like we would talk every day, and we had like this. I wish I brought it, the binder.
Oh,
do you have the binder?
It's actually in Oregon, my dad's house in Oregon, but I do have it. Sweet. I like looking at it, and I have a Leflexa binder too. But
can you show me some pictures of it later? Like, can you send me some pictures?
Yeah, when I go home, I'm going home for Christmas, so I'll send pictures. Yeah, but we had this big binder, and
Yeah.
And I feel like I would be like, come up with all the costumes for like this
Yeah,
scene.
you give me tasks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like fun. Like we would do it
Yeah,
together.
it was so fun. Yeah.
And then you would do it.
Of course.
You would be so on it.
Yeah, that was all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys keep in touch with the rest of the crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Like sort of.
Are they doing film?
Yeah.
Harlow obviously
Yeah.
is. I think Benji's
Harlow
kind
is
of
at
like,
USC, right?
Harlow's at USC. Benji seems like he's doing some, film stuff, some
NYU?
like more
Yeah.
political stuff.
He's in TV,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then who else? Derek. Yeah, we'll see Derek this week
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think.
Oh, Taylor, Jules.
I don't think she's doing film, Taylor.
No.
No.
It is the norm that
Yeah.
probably half the class will not end up doing film, and we know that going into it.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
really
But
the
didn't
point,
you
maybe.
say that there's like no like people who are going to film school as much anymore?
It certainly seems to be the trend that because the industry is in such
Yeah.
a influx,
Which is
that
fair.
It's
Yeah.
difficult. It's a difficult decision to
Yeah.
make for many
Right.
families of getting into an industry that doesn't guarantee you
Yeah.
an outcome that you really want.
But it's kind of crazy because 5 people in our class went to film school.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
So
we
is
were
it
really
possible that you will work with each other in a
Like
future?
hopefully.
I would love
Yeah.
that. That's like dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the dream?
Yeah. Dream is like doing what we did with like millions of dollars.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, also, would you hire Viewpoint students for that film for millions of dollars?
Like as what?
As crew,
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Well, it would depend. I mean, if we were doing it independently, then obviously we could hire whoever we wanted. But if we
Yeah.
were doing it with like a studio, that's like
Then they
hard
would have to be in the union.
Yeah.
And then that's a few years from
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like obviously like that's the dream, like 10 years or whatever down the road.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. Yeah.
And if not film, what would you have done? Or what would you be doing?
Okay, wait, I have an answer because someone just asked me this the other day, but I would love to work like for the FBI or as like a criminal like psychology, something like in the criminal psychology area would be so interesting because I love true crime.
You do. Yeah.
But I never seriously considered that because I feel like that would like mess with my head to be working with that all the time.
It's just fun.
Film is
It's
better.
just-
Yeah.
because
for
that
sure.
doesn't mess with your head all the time.
Well, actually, wait a minute. Yeah.
What about you, Maddy?
I
think I know the answer.
really? Because I
What?
don't.
Oh, okay, good.
Wait, what do you think the answer
Yeah, I'm
is?
so curious.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, like probably a writer in a different capacity. Yeah.
That's exactly what I would have said. I
Yeah.
know you would have been a writer, a journalist, something.
Yeah.
And you would have gone into that.
I feel like I could see
And
that.
you still might at one point.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, as long as it's something kind of creative. Yeah. Full world building.
So, what would your parting words be for our audience, which are probably Viewpoint, junior, seniors,
About film.
or even just school?
Do you have anything?
Yeah, I guess enjoy it. It's great. And, I think things get really serious really quickly,
Yeah,
but it is
facts.
like I reflect so fondly on my time at Viewpoint and in the film department, and just enjoy it, relish in it. Yeah.
I feel like I didn't appreciate it enough like while I was here. I mean, just like all like we were so obviously just privileged, all of the resources, both within film and like obviously beyond that to be at this school, and it really is so incredible. And it's hard to have that perspective, and like we were both lifers. It just was like our life, our whole lives. But then I think when you like leave, it's like, okay, wow, that was insane, first of all, that I had that experience, and just like how lucky I feel like we were to be here. Yeah, so enjoy it. It seems like just school, boring, horrible. Now I have to wake up and go, but like it's
good.
It's so nice to be back here too, and like be on campus.
It is really nice.
Well, we are really happy to have you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really happy to have you.
So fun. Thank
And
you.
please come back again, and I can't wait to maybe watch Hardcore one more time with you guys somewhere.
I haven't seen it in so long.
We saw it at the,
we saw it
at the IMAX over the summer, which was really crazy experience.
Oh my
Do you
God.
think? That was great.
I remember
That
I
was
burst out
cool.
laughing.
Yeah.
You told me to be quiet.
Because you were laughing too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just,
I hadn't seen it since
So
I was in high
insane.
school.
Yeah.
and I don't think you have ever seen it together. That was the first time you
maybe it
actually
was-
saw it together.
Well, we had seen like
Well, yeah, we'd seen it in editing together. Like we'd seen the
drafts.
finished product.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I say one other advice?
Please do.
Okay. So
Give me
I
more.
feel like I remember after we shot.
Oh no.
Wait, no, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. And we saw the first cut. I was like, oh my God, this is not good, you guys. Like, what happened? And it was nothing to do with like the editor or anything. It's just like when you see the first cut of something, it's like never what you think it's gonna be. So if you like see the first cut and you're feeling really discouraged, don't feel discouraged, feel motivated to edit more and make it better because it will be really good.
Thank you for saying
true.
that.
Yeah.
That's
So
gold.
true.
That is
Yes.
so true. So true. Just like
Yes.
your first draft of your first screenplay, the first cut.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you for coming. And I want to have you guys again.
Of course.
Maybe next
We'll
year.
be back.
Maybe
in, like,
we'll do the
5
whole
years.
crew. Okay,
Yeah.
5 years. 5 years.
Yeah, we can do the whole
Oh my God, we could
can do the
do
whole-
yeah.
meet up.
Yeah.
Meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. I
We
appreciate
love
it.
you.
We love you.
Aw.